Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has bought part stake in JP Associates. I remember we were discussing this just yesterday. Your take?
Actually, I think Prashant spotted that.
Yeah.
It also explains the kind of rally that we have seen in JP Associates over the last 3 months. But look, 1% for Rakesh Jhunjhunwala would be what? It is loose change. And 1% stake in JP Associates for Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is loose change. He's just...
It'll be under 50 crores.
Yeah, under 50 crores. So just, a day's work. So he's doing that.
But I'll tell you, the important thing to note here is, which we don't know, and it's tough to know unless, of course, Mr. Jhunjhunwala tells us, what is his purchase price? He bought at 7, he bought at 10, he bought at 15. What price did he get in at?
So if it's closer to April, it's half of what it is today.
It's closer to the end of...
And look, it could have been 0.8% up until the last quarter at a very low price. It's only crossed 1% now, so now it's coming into the shareholding. Otherwise, it would not come on the shareholding.
I mean, the excitement would be there tomorrow if one were to believe that the purchase was done towards the end of the quarter, which is essentially closer to the current market price, and I think the price is around 22ish or so.
Prakash, how do you expect the stock to react tomorrow? Any further upside here?
Not because of this, because people, of course, were aware of the fact that some big buying has happened. It's just now that we have a name to the number. So, and a good name. So at least, you won't have people getting worried about it cascading back to the lower levels.
No, not because of that for sure. But you know what? I think of all the indebted groups, the one which has really come out trying to at least sort out its debt issues is the JP group. And, if you see JP Infra, for example, that's also one stock where you've seen a lot of buying. JP Associates keep getting into the F&O band. It's a stock which has been cornered by a lot of, influential people as well. So it's going to be an interesting stock.
But that's an important point. I think that needs emphasizing that if you look at all the stress groups across the board, Jaiprakash is actually the only one which has undertaken deleveraging of some serious size. I mean,
selling some of its best assets.
Last 2 years, they've sort of gone on deleveraging, selling assets one after the other. And I mean, if you have to exclude SR Rosneft, I mean, that deal. I mean, so except that and Jaiprakash, I mean, everything else has just been talk so far. Maybe it will fructify.
It's been quicker for JP, the way they have been able to reduce debt. I think 7,000 crore rupees in the last few quarters.